how are you? It's Burgess Taylor, or Journey with Burgess. And, or I should say it's Burgess Taylor from Journey with Burgess. I think I like that better. How are y'all doing? I had mostly a November setup for y'all, but I realized that I was missing quite a bit of things that are part of November setup. And I'm not ready. We're still a little bit away, about a week away from. So one thing that I have been looking over is my novel vision board. Now the novel vision board I created a good while back. It is about my novel. It has all different kinds of bits and pieces. It's actually a little bit interactive. It takes you through the steps. It's sort of like an outline on a poster board. It's a vision board of what I want my outline to be, so that it flows and so that my novel will work. It gives me a visual idea of things from the novel that are important to me. Now, one of the other things that is on the list is creating November setups. So we're gonna, because this is my Hobonichi, and this has sort of become the this is October setup in here, and then we have November. That is a collage bit from Courtney Diaz from a good while back. It was a Valentine's thing, I think. But I need a whole lot of stuff in here. I will be writing things down. This is creative stuff. This whole planner right here, including this, is all about my creative life. It's about coffee chats and my thoughts and ideas about setups and different things like that. I've changed some things around. People do different things. Like, the further I get into this, the more you'll see watercolor swatches and maybe samples of things that came in, samples of things or whatever, an idea that I have for a PDF or something like that. I don't want to, and this is the free-flowing part, and then this is the planning part. This is the one thing that I'm not sure about how I want to do come 2020. And we're going to get to some of that as we go through some of this, because I'm doing a mock, like sort of a try journal fix, and I'm going to show you that because I've already set it up for November. And also, I'm thinking of switching from in the A6, along with it being an everyday carry. Ideas, notes, whatever, using this, doing this kind of thing. I'm getting, remember, the Hobonichi that has the calendars and the, what I guess they're calling the free dailies. I think having like a notebook, and then that will be the same thing, only I won't have one day per thing. I may not even need this. I'm hoping that eventually it'll all be like in one thing, and that Hobonichi I think may work really well for that, because I'm doing bullet journaling, and right now I'm doing bullet journaling in a B6, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be doing bullet journaling in a B6 next year. I know I'm going to be journaling in a B6, but I'm not sure I'm going to be bullet journaling in a B6. I think I'm going to have this kind of thing. I like having a notebook to write in with the bullet journal. If I wrote in the bullet journal itself the way that I write, the bullet journal wouldn't last very long at all. I'm hoping to combine. So this is, as you can see, I've been kind of back and forth chronicling things, you know, trying to kind of get things situated. I've done a bunch of different things in this. So this is where I was trying to figure out things. This was one of the coffee chat portions of a video. This was some washi tape stuff I got in. These were some notes and things and some stuff that came in. This was a coffee chat and some time management, and I'm not doing time management in here anymore. I like this. Oh, I guess I should show you that. Sorry, y'all. Here's November setup. That's it. I'm going to write down some of the things for November. I think right here I'm going to end up with my total word count. And then these are creative ideas or things and stuff like that. Like what I'm working on now, trying to get things together. I'm not finished with my setup, so trying to get it all together. This is where we're at, and this is my bullet journal. And then here is November setup. I love the compactness of the B6, and I love being able to throw it in the bag, but I also need more room for different things. So as I've been going through, I should finish this notebook up by the end of the year. And right now I'm participating in a challenge called Just Finish the Damn Journal, or Just Finish the Damn Book. Whatever kind of book it may be for you. A notebook, a book you're reading, a book you're writing. It can be any number of things. So to me, that's applying for this whole year, y'all. Just finish the damn book. And I want to finish the Hobonichi out. I want to get it finished out. I had the AVEC, and I bounced back and forth between using it. And when I finally figured out how to really use it for me to work, I realized that I didn't need the weeklies, really. I mean, I'm using them, sort of, but I don't really need them. What I really need is, and then free dailies. Hello, bullet journal heaven. Okay, so because November is NaNoWriMo, I'm finishing the damn book. I'm going to be working on my damn book. I'm going to be doing journaling and doing some kind of test runs for things. I wanted to do a sort of notebook, book, stationery, of course coffee, planner, writer, journaler kind of theme. I wanted it to be all about like the things, you know? So I made my own little tabs, and this one kind of got messed up a little. It's off track, but that's okay. And I have a little coffee cup and a notebook, and right here it says chapter 1, and it says it was a dark and stormy night. I have a fountain pen and a pencil and some paper, and I have this little washi tape with the different pens and brushes and stuff. And then I went bold, and this is words, and this is upside down, but I don't care. So I have a shooks, I have a quote, I have some more little books, some working on. That's the laptop. This is the books and the writing with the notebook, some coffee, some more books. I have birthdays, family birthdays. And then this is my log. And I realize I write, and I write big, and this is a B6 is a little bit small, not real small, but I need more room. So I skipped space. I have my astrology stuff and the moon stuff over here. I have the little notebooks, different kinds of notebooks, and a marker right here, and my little washi tape. I think this is from actually Jane Davenport. It was sent to me and some stuff from someone, and I've been using it sparingly, and I'm almost out of it. I don't have very much left of it, and I have to say I love this, but I use it every time there's like a NaNoWriMo kind of event, because I love this, and I'm gonna have to get me some more of it. So we took to my tracking, and I drew these, and that's a sticker, and I liked it because it says big size 2-shot mammoth coffee. I'm gonna need some really large cups of coffee during NaNoWriMo. I have an alarm. I have my memory. I'm gonna need one of these USB. I'm going to need it because I need to save copies of my novel, save it daily because I don't want to lose it. A laptop, clipboard with notes, the washi tape. I have, this is regular tracking, and then this is for self-care. And so far this month, this is going really well, actually. I think I have to fill out some of yesterday's stuff. Yeah, a little bit more I've got to go through and see, because I did do the meditation, and you can kind of see. Alright, water. I drank half of what I was supposed to yesterday. I did do a 30-minute clean, and I did read, and David worked this right here for today, because I need to put down my sleep and stuff. And I actually got 8 hours of sleep, y'all. What? I got 8 hours. I finally got 8 hours. I got 8 hours. I got 8 hours. And that means my pain has gone down. And my mood is in a good place. Okay. So back to here. So I'll be tracking on here. And then this is my to-dos and goals page, where I'll be writing things down. Win NaNoWriMo. Finish cleaning the purple room. Organize old journals. Order the journal from Bree and order the Hobonichi. I need to do a video for 2020 journals and planners. I need to figure out my word for the year and figure out some ideas and projects that I want to work on for 2020. Right now I'm just writing some things down. So here's my word count tracker, and I have the little washi, and I drew these. This came from Stencil, and I'll show you that in a minute. I drew my bookshelf, and I have Stephen King books listed in here. And then I drew my desk, and I didn't want it to be like perfect looking. And I have my washi, and I've debated on putting a quote right here. This is November video log, this is Patreon's, and this is YouTube's. And then that's it. That's it for this. And I've set up November. Okay, so I've had Enigmas for a long time from Taroko Shop, and Enigma paper. Tell me away with paper. The A6s is that they're cream color. I'm not a big fan of cream colored paper. This is my A6 Hobonichi. So I put an A6 Enigma in here. Here's the stencil. Okay, so I had started this a good long while back, and it was going to be my on-the-go little kind of sketchbook journal kind of thing. So I did the A5 and the A6 Enigmas. See, this is from May of 2017. This was May 14th, and I did that. This was doing some sketching on the go kind of thing. David and I went and had coffee, and I sketched David. David was looking at Facebook or something, YouTube videos, I don't know. And then here we have November setup. And although this is the cream paper, and like I said, I'm not a real big fan, I did order the new one has the white paper in it, and I ordered an A5 and an A6 Enigma for 2020. And I thought, what better way to kind of get acquainted with bullet journaling in an A6, doing the functional part of bullet journaling. Like, the only thing I will actually set up will be like this, like do a little drawing, and then I may add a sticker, you know, the tab here for November. And then I have my blog and the to-do, and then this is the weekly. And I'm gonna do this. Monday. I know that it's still, technically, I don't normally switch to the new month. This would still be the last week of October, because there's way more days in October than in November. But I'm ready to, because I've got stuff to do, I went ahead and set it up now. so I can start working on this on Monday. And what I'm going to be doing is a lot of the to-do lists and stuff. I will be using the calendar, however, for appointments. When I'm out and about, if I have to go to the dentist or the eye doctor, or I'm out grocery shopping, I'm going to have grocery lists in here. I'm not going to use the weeks next year. I'm going to be using the A6 Enigma. I will be having my coupons and my discount cards in this. It's not going to be a wallet. I'm not going to be putting money in it. But I am going to be using it in a way that makes sense to me, like the discount cards and the coupons and stuff will be in here. I'll have my grocery list if I'm here and I have a doctor's appointment. The great thing about this is that the pin, you can put the one pin in it and it closes it. If you don't have tabs in it, that is. So you can put the one pin in and it closes it. Now, I think I may order a different cover on cover. I like the black. My wallet is black. If I can't find my regular clear cover on cover, but then I think, I don't know, I kind of like the ABC, you know, I kind of like this. And especially with it being in aroma, and as a writer, I don't know, I actually like this. This doesn't match anything else I have, but I actually like it. So the setup for November, like I said, it'll be dailies, and I'll have grocery list. And this, the great thing about the Taroko design, the Taroko shop, when you order an Enigma, a Breeze, they have an index in here already. So the pages aren't numbered in this. The pages are numbered in the Breeze. I don't think they're numbered in either one of the Enigmas. So I'm going to have to go through and number my pages. But I don't know that I'm going to worry about it a whole lot, because like I said, I'm going to be getting in a week or so the ones that I ordered. And so I'm excited, because I think if I pull together the different areas of what I'm doing, this would be an everyday carry bullet journal. It's going to have everything that I need for on the go, my grocery list. I can put appointments in. The great thing about this, though, is that this is Tomoe River paper, and it's 68 GSM, which is what they call the artist grade, and you can watercolor and sketch and stuff on it. So I could actually stuff in here, and that would be awesome. I was a little hesitant to switch from the B6 and do major, like my Bujo journal, creative planner, and things like that are going to be in the A5. This is bullet journal, but it's an everyday carry, so a lot of everyday kind of things. If I'm out and about, my grocery list and all kinds of things are going to be in here, which would be great. And this has 288 pages in it, so that's wonderful. Like, absolutely. I took notes, so let me... So I was trying to figure out, the A6 has 288 pages, and the A5 Enigma has 384 pages. There are 100 pages in Breeze notebooks. The bigger ones, you can get them with 50 pages. So I was trying to figure out how I want to do this. A6, B6, A5, what I want to do. And the only thing I'm going to order a journal from Bree with 100 pages. And that's going to be our, David and I's family. Like, some people have a travel journal. I'm going to have 2 different sketchbooks for the kids, for the grandkids. I'm going to be cutting those, maybe. I'm not sure. I love B6 size. But I'm going to be using the Enigma, the A5 Enigma, and I'm having it cut down to B6 as my regular document, my life journal. So some things will have duplicate stuff in it. Like, maybe I'll take a bunch of pictures and I'll split the pictures up between the family journal where I record our family stuff, and then I'll talk about it a little bit, say in my journal, my document, my life journal, you know, like. But this is my bullet journal. but it gives you an idea, like this. So I would have like a spread in my family bullet journal that would have this kind of stuff. But I don't think I'm going to be putting this kind of stuff anymore in my bullet journal. And that's why I wanted to kind of talk about, this isn't really a coffee chat so much as it's just a chat. And I'm showing you what I'm doing. So I'm going to show you at the end of here my new desk setup. I'm still working on that desk setup. Right now I have a mess. I have a mess. I'm in the middle of doing stuff and it's all over my desk, and I need to get back to using my craft table. But my craft table is where I do creative projects, and this is sort of where I film the regular stuff, and then I do the extra stuff over there. So I don't know, maybe I like being able to do the live videos and stuff like that here. So I may move my other arm and put it back over here at the table, on the craft table, so I can have it instead of the tripod for filming the big creative projects, because I have a creative project I'm going to start working on. I want to put artwork on my wall over there. I talked about it before, but I think I'm going to do some of my own artwork, and then I'm going to do maybe some artwork from other people. One of my goals, I want for Christmas a piece of art that Romany has. I also want a piece of art that Allie Brown has in her Etsy shop. I love it. I want it for my wall. It's like $60. It's an abstract watercolor, and I want it for my wall up here. And you know, just I'm going to start trying to do some of my own artwork, because my goal, one of my goals for next year, I want to learn how to use Photoshop. I want to get to a point where I am doing my doodles, my little doodles, on a regular basis and creating PDFs from them for my patrons. So I'm about to start working on November's doodles for the PDF, and they would make great bullet journal, planner, journal stickers, and they're just little doodles. And I don't want to use Photoshop or the iPad and Procreate to take away the imperfect look from my doodles, because I like the hand drawn, not fixed up look. I like when things look handmade. I don't try for perfection when I'm creating my doodles. Thank you. TED Talks, I got a notification. TED Talks has a new YouTube video. But that's one of the things, is that I want to end up opening an Etsy shop, and I want to have printable PDFs of my doodles so people can print them themselves. I'm not mailing anything. But I will, I think, do my original version artwork maybe, or I could do in the printable of my artwork if people wanted. The great thing about having all different kinds of paper out there and really good printers is that you can print some of the artwork like that, and it would make a really good print to put in a frame to hang on your wall. So that's my goal for next year, is to open an Etsy shop, and I am going to be doing printables, and then I will occasionally do where I sell a piece of art. But I'm not ready for that yet. I've got to learn how to do Photoshop. I don't have an iPad or Procreate, so I need to get on the ball and figure out how to do Photoshop so that I can create my doodles in little bunch of little sizes, medium sizes, bigger sizes, so that whenever you know, I create one doodle and I'd have to copy and paste, and put it in a Word document and create a PDF from it or something to do that. And that's a lot of work to do that. Or I could draw a bunch of them in the same size on one page, and then draw a bigger size of it on another page, and then a bigger size of it on another page, a bunch of them, and that I could do that, which is more work. Learning how to do Photoshop would be awesome. Yeah. I'm excited because you can tell that I put, I was trying to figure out if I had 100 pages per month, depending on 3 months per 300 page notebook, 4 months, 400 page notebook, how much would I get out of? I mean, I put a lot of thought and effort into figuring out what I have here. I think it's important because I don't want to go through a lot of what I went through this year and the year before, with some things working and then some things I got really excited because certain things came out, or I got really excited because somebody inspired me to go back to something I hadn't used in a while, like astrology. I used to use astrology before they came out with the crossfield, and I was trying to find a less expensive way to use, sort of like a Hobonichi. And astrology is a great notebook to use as a Hobonichi. Really great notebook to use. I like its paper. My only problem, and it's a sort of a twofold, it's like a catch-22. I like that the grid is pale enough that it doesn't really show up whenever you do draw things, and stuff like that, if you're using it as a regular journal. However, it is so very pale, and my eyesight, as I get older, is diminishing rapidly. With my bifocals from here, I can see the grid. But when I'm up close and writing, I have to actually pull my glasses off or look over my glasses to see the grid, because my bifocals will not pull it up. It's so faint. And I don't like this stuff up here. I know they think it's great. You could circle but who the hell can read that little tiny ass writing? I mean, really? So yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm gonna go off on a rant. So so far I'm pretty much set up for November. I have some more work to do in the Hobonichi itself, but other than that, I'm ready. And like I said, I am getting the artistic stuff. You know, like, I like to be creative, and this is more subtle. I really like how this looks. And then this is more bold and bright, and then we get to a combination kind of the two, and then this is a little bit more bold, and I'm using like my little doodles where I'm drawing. I drew all of these myself. I didn't draw the sticker. The sticker's not mine, but I drew all of these. Those aren't mine. I did, however, use the stencil for this and for this. And then these are mine. I like how it turned out. I like my theme because it's... here's one of the problems with doing themes. If you don't leave yourself enough room to kind of... if you're doing the same thing over and over again, like if I were just drawing a bunch of mushrooms, or just drawing a bunch of leaves, after a while, towards the second or third week of the month, I'm going to get bored with just drawing like those leaves or the mushrooms. So I'm trying to give myself themes that I can kind of expand the horizons with, so to speak, you know, so that I'm not limited to just drawing like a stack of books, or I'm not limited to just drawing a notebook or a cup of coffee or some pens and paper. You know, I can draw supplies that come with NaNoWriMo, or stationery supplies, or like this, you know, this kind of, I can be creative with it. I can think outside of the box and have fun with it. And that's what I'm going to be doing all throughout the month of November. I haven't decided whether I'm going to set up a weekly, and if I am, how I'm going to set up that weekly yet. That's one of the things I'm working on, which is why this is blank. And that's it, y'all. I hope you have a good one. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. Chances are I'm probably not going to be using astrology next year. Not because of anything. If I do, I have one or two that aren't completely full. And those are probably going to become my personal private journals, where I just start, you know, those are the ones where I write in and stuff like that. Whenever I need to, Dear Diary kind of journal. Doesn't happen as much anymore, but I do still enjoy it, and when I need to do it, I do. One of the things I do, however, notice for me is that a lot of times if I need to actually vent, I will write with a fountain pen that has, I talked about this before, in my regular journal, I will write with a fountain pen that has ink in it that is not waterproof. And then when I'm done, and I let it dry, because I kind of want the words to sort of show a little, but not where that you can read them. And then I will watercolor over it in different colors. Maybe I'll pick a theme and use like one color in different shades of it or whatever. Maybe I'll use a galaxy kind of theme or something. And then when I watercolor over it, I'll make sure to use dark and light colors. And that way, I've got it out of my system. I've got the writing out. And then I can watercolor over it and make it some kind of abstract thing or something. Or after I'm done and I've watercolored over it, I could actually put collage bits or something down. So that's it. Yeah, because now I'm going to ramble and I want to finish my cup of coffee and I need to get this up and stuff. So, bye y'all.